Hello, guys. Welcome back to another SNHS Podcast. Today, we're going to be going over TEAC B.8b. My name's Emily Rivera.
I'm Andreina Santos, and today we're going to be going over the classification system and taxonomy.
We're going to be talking about the introduction to the content, activities, and the summary.
So today, our TEAC is categorizing organisms using a hierarchical classification system based on similarities and differences shared among groups.
What is taxonomy? Taxonomy helps us organize and understand the vast diversity of life on Earth. For example, taxonomy takes into account the functional similarities as well as genetic similarity of individuals. Human beings are mammals and are more closely related to primitives such as apes than to other mammals such as dogs, since they look more alike.
So in the classification system, there are 8 levels: domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. You could use the saying, "Did King Philip come over for good soup?" as a way to remember it better. So as the number decreases, the more specific the group becomes.
What does each classification system mean? First, there's domain. There are 3 domain levels: archaea, bacteria, and eukarya. It is the highest ranked. Then there's kingdom. This is where life gets divided into 5 kingdoms: prokaryotics, protists, fungi, plants, and animals. Phylum. Here you take one of the kingdoms and categorize its organisms into smaller groups. Then there's class. It would take organisms that share common attributes. It is divided into one or more orders.
Order. Comprise a family sharing a set of similar nature or character. Family. Organisms would share a common attribute. Genus. A class, kind, or group marked by common characteristics or by one common characteristic. Species. A group of organisms that can reproduce with one another in nature and produce fertile offspring.
What is a cladogram? A cladogram is a diagram that shows relationships between species. These relationships are based on observable physical characteristics. Cladograms show the relationships in a graphic that looks like a tree, with branches connected to a common ancestry. Each branch represents a new distinct trait that was not seen in the group lower on the tree. These distinct traits are called derived characteristics. For this cladogram that I showed in the presentation, if I asked you what was closest to a snake, the closest to a snake would be a lizard, since they're closer up on the line. If I asked you what was closest to a bird, it would be a crocodile, since they're closest up on the line as well. This is our activity. We will have 7 questions, and you will have to answer questions about the cladogram that's on the side. Pause for more time now. So these are the answers to the questions.
In summary, categorizing organisms using a hierarchical classification system involves grouping them into increasingly specific categories based on shared similarities and differences.
This system, known as taxonomy, ranges from broad categories like domains and kingdoms down to individual species. It helps scientists understand the diversity of life, study evolutionary relationships, and organize biological information effectively. Make sure you guys leave a podcast review. Please scan this code. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next episode.